Are you guys here? Oh, screen share. I'm having technical difficulties, but please bear with me. We're almost there.
Okay. They've got to use that other number.
All right. They're loading my other thing too. I hope I can get Joe. Okay, what's the other number?
The 718 number?
718. She's telling
318.
318.
718.
Just a second.
318.
718. 318.
8019.
What? Oh my God. Okay, well, I can't even get on, George.
You're on.
I'm on now, but I lost Jill.
Was she on there?
Yeah. 718. It says my internet is not stable.
There she is. She's coming up.
Yep, she is. Finally! I am so, can you hear me, Jill?
Now I can, yay!
Yeah. I am so sorry. They told me to use a different number. That is just so stupid. And I bet you everybody else is like given up by now. You are diehard. You are so good.
I'm like sitting here and I was like going through the email from last week, trying to check that number because Holly's like, the number's usually the same every week. And I'm like, well, it's not working. I'm the only one here.
Actually, you weren't. We were trying to connect without a doubt. So anyway, do you want to go ahead and continue? It's just us three.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm here.
Okay. Well, I would like to say good evening, but not really.
It's almost bedtime.
I know it's almost bedtime, but what we'll do is I'll make it real quick. How about that?
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, tonight's meeting, we're going to talk about a few things. And one of the things, oh, I forgot to show you this. This is my picture. I don't know if you know it or not, but I am a gardening enthusiast. You see my picture?
Yes.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it says here, what are the moments that change us, that awaken the slumbering? Sorry, you can't slumber yet.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's my first day back to work, so.
Is it really? Oh, are you ready? No?
Luckily, it's just professional development, but I haven't set foot in my classroom.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Well,
it's fine.
yeah. I was going to go through a lot of information, but what we'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and go through it, and then you can answer the questions. I have questions here. Just answer them.
Okay.
And it says, where are you right now with your Beachbody business? And where do you want to go with your business? And do you know how to get there? Let's see. The first one is where are you right now with your Beachbody business? In other words, like, are you an emerald, a coach, a ruby, a diamond? Because really, all of this stuff, this is going to go out to the other people because we want to introduce everybody, and everybody knows. So, what are you right now?
I'm a coach. Honestly, it's only been barely the last year that I've even tried to start making this a business.
Okay.
So I do have one coach underneath me who is a discount coach. And I believe he is still getting his Shakeology, but he's like not active. He got into the whole Spartan thing.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, there's a whole group of guys from our church that like they do it all together. So I don't know. I kind of tried to peek to see if he was still ordering Shakeology, and I think he is.
Okay.
But he's not, like, it's not a business. He doesn't have BOD or workouts or anything. So for me, it's really been the last couple of months where I'm like, I could make this a lot bigger than it has been.
Mm-hmm.
And really this summer have tried to do, more of the trainings with Holly, the ones on the Champions page, the ones on Christine's page, all of that stuff. And do not, unfortunately, do the vitals every single day, like the inviting, but I'm getting better at it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, and you teach what?
I teach special education preschool.
There you go, special education. Yeah, that's a hard one, huh?
Yeah.
That's really a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's difficult. It's difficult. I know people that do that, and they've done it for a living, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
So
on like my social media, I've been trying to like reach out, obviously a lot of like teacher friends, or if my hashtags have something about teaching, then like those people, I'm like, hey, thanks for liking my picture. How are you? My name's Jill. I'm a teacher. When you go back to school, I go back this week, like trying to kind of generate some conversation, and one or two people have responded.
Well, that's good though. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So a lot of the people that I've been talking to right now are just either teacher friends, church friends, girlfriends, so I've been having a lot of conversations in the last couple of weeks, so that's exciting.
Well, that's your warm market, so you can, really get somewhere there.
Right.
Yeah. How about you, George? Where are you right now in your Beachbody business?
Well, right now I'm an emerald, and I have been for way too long. Like Jill, saying, okay, I really started perhaps just a couple months ago wanting to get extremely, dedicated, to the business. And so that's where one of my focuses is going from an emerald to the next step, which is a ruby, and prayerfully by next summit. I mean, I really like to hit diamond by next summit, but if I hit ruby by next summit, I'll be happy with that. But I'm going to stretch for the diamond.
Yeah, that's difficult to do because I know it took me a little while, that's for sure, to get up to diamond for sure. And let's go back to the next question now. It says, where do you want to go with your business? I think I'm going to ask George to answer that because he kind of partially did, and then we'll get back to you. Okay, Jill?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, my goal for next year is to hit the ruby by summit, and then I've got to do what Chalene Johnson does, and what she is preaching for years, is do that reverse engineering thing. So I need to get serious about going, this is my ultimate goal, but how do I get there? And so I reverse engineer it down to my daily tasks. And Jill, with what you said with the warm conversations you have going on, it's vital, because I've had people in the past I talked to them for months on end, didn't talk to them for a while, and then all of a sudden they would open up the conversation again, because one gentleman I talked to, he's like 80 years old, but it wasn't for him, it was his daughter who she had plateaued, and she couldn't lose any more weight. And so I told him, I said, I think I have an idea for you that would help. And
Right.
What is it? And then I shared the Shakeology, which he knew about.
Right.
But I said, why don't you just have her try it? Try it for 1 month. And I think that she'll find there is a difference. And believe it or not, it worked for about 3 months. She hit her goal, and then she quit. But then I still have that warm conversation every so often with her.
Yeah.
So you never know where your leads will come from.
Yeah, and that's actually because I've been posting about my fitness on my social media for so long, people have kind of said stuff like, you're awesome, or you're so inspiring, or whatever. I'm like, join me. It's it's so easy. It's a website. Yes, I do the hardest workouts, but you don't have to. There's yoga and there's dance and then all these things. And so when people have mentioned it to me, there definitely has been those kind of, like you said, those warm conversations. So if a couple of months they ask me questions, then I'm going back to those same people hey girl, how's your fitness going? You're liking all my posts. What are you doing right now? So kind of generating some of those conversations and stuff like that.
What workouts do you do?
I have 1 day left of Shift Shop. So I've done 20 days of Shift Shop, which seemed to fly by. I guess I started it the day it got released. So this is probably I want to say the 9th program I've completed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is great. That is absolutely great. And that's how come you stay so slim.
Yeah.
Which is
definitely
great.
helps.
Yeah, and healthy, right? And you drink your Shakeology every day, right?
I do drink my shake every day. I have it at it's my dessert.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you tried the new one out for the kids yet?
No, I wanted to order the sample and try it.
Yeah, that's a good idea to order it. I wish I had some, but I don't. I ordered the packets and they sent me the bag. I don't know why.
Oh.
So we hopefully will have some packets. Maybe I can send them to you.
Okay.
That way you can get the one you like. I know some people don't like the strawberry banana, but they like, I don't know, it depends if you're a chocoholic or not, like I am. So
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a chocoholic. It keeps, now that they took away our bars, I mean, it gives me something to drink in the afternoon,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because typically, at the end of the school day, I'll have a snack before I come home and do my workout. Kids are gone for the day and I'm doing my paperwork and I'll eat a snack and then I come home and work out. So I was kind of thinking it could kind of plug in. I'll be honest though, I was really surprised at the price.
Yeah.
It's the same price as Shakeology.
Yeah, I know, I was too, but I wonder if they'll hear our complaints about that. Because, if you buy a bag of it, it's as much as the Shakeology.
Right.
Yeah, but it is also 2 points too. So, I don't know.
Right.
Corporate's doing whatever. But anyway, let me get back to my little message here.
Can I say something?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot.
Yeah. Jill, have you ever had those objections from somebody else, like in your warm conversations about the Shakeology and the price of it?
Oh, constantly.
Constantly. What's your response to it?
I try to remind them that the price, I've 2 or 3 things probably. One, that it's really less than $4 a day, which means that's less than a Starbucks, and it's way cheaper than eating out. A lot of teachers just run 45, we only have a 45-minute lunch break, so they run and get fast food. And I'm like, that's way more nutrient dense than you going to fast food, and is going to cost you half as much. So that I kind of go with how much it actually costs. I do let them know, like, hey, I originally, the way I afforded this on the, monthly basis was signing up to be a coach, because it gave me 25% discount and it made it affordable. And now that I'm working my business, I'm this close to getting my shakes paid for every single month. So it's free, So, just, I kind of, have those kind of conversations. But it's definitely something I need to work on. So this month, what I've been promoting is getting the sample pack. It's, $25. Here's 5 meals. How easy is this? And letting them get the taste. And I'm just going to get them to like commit to drink one every single day. And in 5 days, tell me how you feel. Because I got sucked in after having a 7-day trial packet 4 years ago when I ordered PiYo. And it was that 7 days that did me in. So I'm just, here's 5 days and I want you to tell me how it really feels, And I've been reading more about like the bottom of the bag, like guarantee as well. So like try it for 1 month and then let's talk again, So I'm trying to have more of those conversations. But, a lot of the women I talk to are stay-at-home wives and stay-at-home moms, or they're just families on a budget. So it's, that's where I'm kind of like, become a coach. And, they're like, oh, well, I don't want to do like the business stuff, And I'm like, dude, I didn't do the business stuff for 3 years. I only do it now because it's really been on my heart and it's been a growing passion. And people ask a lot of questions, so I might as well make it a business,
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that objection stuff.
Good. And how's the response been when you tell them that? Are they more receptive then?
They seem to be. I do have to have multiple conversations about it. It's not like, oh,
right.
Yeah, like just sign me up, let's do it. My brother-in-law, I had packets from left a month, and so I gave it to him, and he was like, yeah, sign me up. So I placed his order for him today. Like,
wow.
created an account and signed him up, and he wanted to go on auto ship, like the whole thing. So,
good.
So that's where like, I'm like, well, let's just try a sample pack and then see, and hopefully that will. So I'm figuring this month, if I get people to order sample packs by this weekend, in the next couple of days, their samples would be done by like August 20th, which would give me time, like 10 more days to have more of a conversation of going for that full purchase.
Perfect. That's good. One of the things that I would tell people when they want to talk about price only,
Yeah.
I said, well, it's real simple. It says, what price do you put on better health?
Right. Yeah.
In good health? Is there a dollar amount you could put to that? Well, no. I said, oh, so what you're saying then is good health is priceless.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and that's an argument I need to throw out there. And it's hard because like I have friends that sell Arbonne, and I've done a lot of research on just what is out there, because people ask, like, why would I pay twice as much for Shakeology versus Arbonne? Mm-hmm. And I really just like tried to tell them like, this is a meal replacement. Arbonne, Vega, all those other ones are a protein replacement. That is it. They're not meant to, unless you are going to add spinach and blueberries and matcha and all of these things, they're not a meal replacement. And actually last night I was at dinner with a girlfriend, and she sells Arbonne, and it was her sister that wanted to meet with me to talk to me about Beachbody. And my friend sat there and said, yeah, Arbonne's not a meal replacement unless you're going to add all these things. So,
that's great.
Yeah. So, I've just been trying to like make sure I'm like up on the research so that I can answer those questions too. Cause they're, I get, well, what other one could I do instead of Shakeology? And I'm like, you can't. Like, there's nothing out there. And that's why that price is what it is. But let's go back to, it's $4 a day.
Right.
Great turnaround. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah. You can't get breakfast, lunch, or dinner or a snack for under $40.
No.
You cannot.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And, you just have to just hold your ground, because man, that stuff is great. I know, we were gone for a few days and left our Shakeology packets home. By the time, 3 or 4 days. And by the time we got home, I was just dragging my wagon because Shakeology, George is my husband, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, by the time we got home, we was like, "Where's the Shakeology?" I think we went for the Shakeology before the bathroom.
Yeah. We typically, when we went to Hawaii, I took packets, and people are like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we worked out while we were there, and we drank our shakes while we were there. Like, why wouldn't we? Like, we feel good when we have them, so let's make our vacation more enjoyable."
Yeah.
And even like when we did go to like Seattle last week, that's why I missed the call, and had a lot of conversations with the family we were with about it. And we're like, yeah, we're excited to go home to have our shake. Like, I know that sounds weird, but we are.
Yeah. But you were being truthful. It's right.
Yeah.
It's right. Yeah. Without about it. Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like I know where you want to go with your business. It looks like you're trying to build it. Where do you see yourself in, let's say 3 months, as far as your business?
Definitely want to hit Emerald by then. Like, that's like goal, which even, I'll be honest, I don't totally know how much of that, what exactly that means. I need to read how many people I need.
Yeah, what you need to do to hit Emerald, you need a coach on your right and a coach on your left. So make sure that you don't leave it. In fact, I'm going to have a training in regards to that, because there's a lot of people that don't understand it. But you don't want to leave it the way Beachbody has it, which says fill it in or something like that. It's something redundant. But what you need to do is see, I've just got so-and-so on my left, so now I need to change the next person from my right, because the minute you do that, you start getting money.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now you're selling product, and that's building up your bank, is what it's doing.
Okay.
So that's,
and then to get, so that I can probably do, because I'll probably sign up my husband.
Yes, Mark.
And I told him the other day, I'm like, just be prepared, and you're probably going to become a coach. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna. And I was like, I don't care. I'm just saying, this will help me generate business. And he was like, okay. And then, so George, you have been Emerald, and then your goal is to get to Ruby, or obviously Diamond, and Ruby would then be 4 people or 8?
No, it's only 4.
Okay.
4, but
George can do it.
See, I didn't even know that.
I listened to Holly's Zoom from the other morning.
Oh, good.
And she did
Sunday
morning thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know she did that one, but that's really good. Well, let's see. What are we going? Do you know how to get there? Looks like you're really building. So you do know how to get there. We just have to keep inviting. And the other thing is, when you do, send me a personal message or something, so I can talk to you real quick about how to make sure that you're putting your right or your left correctly. I don't know how to say that.
Okay.
But because your next one, you need to make sure that it's correct, because if it's been there after 3 days, they won't change it. They won't change it the way you want it.
Oh, okay.
They only give you 72 hours. Once you sign a coach, they give you 72 hours to put it wherever you need to put it. So that's the way it is.
Okay.
So, George,
right, good to know.
Did you know that about the?
Yeah, but I was gonna. Yeah, that much I did. But did you say you just signed your brother up today?
No, he just ordered shakes.
Okay, so he just ordered.
Yeah, so that's just going to be my next conversation of like, do you want the discount?
Right.
Because originally they weren't even going to do like the auto ship. And so I'm like, okay, like you're going to pay $15 for shipping, or you can pay $2.
Good.
And so my sister's on the phone and she's like, just put him on auto ship. We'll go through 2 months. And if in 2 months, whatever. And then she's like, well, what if he gets burned out? I'm like, we can switch it, because he's getting packets. I'm like, we can switch it. Like, there's things we can do. And she was like, all right, just put him on auto ship. And I was like,
Good for you.
Good job. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So that's going to be my next conversation. I'm going to let him drink it for like a week and be like, see, you love it, right? Like, let's just put you on the discount and then you can pay less, even less every month.
There you go.
Good.
That is great. That is great, without a doubt. Was there any questions you had for me? I know you. If you have a connection with Holly, then she knows a lot more than I do. But that, I didn't know if you had any questions for me.
I did have one question. There has been a lot of people like on Champions, and then like we started this like teachers who coach group and all this stuff. And a lot of them have been talking about like free previews. And so my assumption was that then that meant I needed to get people to sign up for like the 14-day trial. But is there another way for them to preview? Like I can't like record it and post it.
No, you can't record it.
Right.
There's such a thing as called sneak peeks.
Okay.
And I don't know if Holly does that or not. So, but that's usually for someone who is pretty close to Diamond.
Okay.
So, but that, maybe, whoops, I've got somebody else trying to call me here. But anyway, so it's called, what do they call it? It's not sneak.
I maybe that is the phrase they are using, is sneak peek.
Yeah,
sneak peek. And I was like, one of the girls was like, well, we can't post anything. Like everyone's been talking about having a back to school dance party.
Oh.
And so I said, well, I'm going to have people to sign up for the 14-day trial, and we're going to dance for like only 10 days. That way I can have, get everybody signed up. Then this day we'll start dancing. We're going to sample all the things. Like I'll give them a calendar of all the different, so we do all the different ones. And then they have time to either cancel or pay, and in those 10 days I'll have more of a conversation about a challenge pack and all that includes. But then some of the girls were like, oh, you can't post videos. I'm just going to post a playlist. And I'm like, if you just gave me a playlist, I'm not going to stand around and dance for 30 minutes. But that's just me.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know what they were showing. So I guess they are calling it a sneak peek, but I didn't know what that included.
Well, it depends on the coach that's running it, the sneak peek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and what they're into, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of different things that different people are into. Some people are in PIO. Some people are, like you're doing dance. Are you guys doing Autumn? Or you were talking about that? Because she does country western dancing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put together like a calendar so that they kind of do like a different dance program.
Oh.
For like all 10 days. Because there's so many on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so I was just wondering what I guess if I was a certified instructor, I could do my routine and film it and let them do it. I'm not an instructor, but that's the only way I was thinking that they could do that. So that was kind of my main question is how are they doing these sneak peeks? Because they're not talking about signing people up for the 14-day trial.
Yeah. You know what? Let me clarify that with Holly and then I'll get back to you about it.
That would be awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Because it's possible that that's what it is. It's because for the Group X instructors, which Holly has a line on that naturally because she's been doing Group X forever.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, she's been doing that for a long, long time. All right. I think we've got to know each other pretty well. George, was there anything else you have a question for me?
No, I just would like to know more like what Jill's asking about that sneak peek or sneak preview or free preview.
Yeah, it's a
sneak peek.
Like, how are you doing a free preview? That's why I'm just confused.
Yeah, I know, me too. But I think a sneak peek is more for somebody who you're bringing in and you're trying to get them to sign up as a coach.
Well, and I know I've done like coach sneak peeks.
There you
where
go.
They do like a small Facebook group, and they just talk about like every day post videos of this is what I do. But these people were talking about sneak peeks in terms of workouts.
In terms of workouts. So that's different. Do you remember the name of the coach that was doing it?
No, because I'm in so many of those groups now and there's like so many comments, I can't even stay caught up.
Yeah.
Especially going back to work tomorrow, I'm like, I'm trying people, but it's a lot. There's too much.
Well, you know, I have a little little ditty here I want to talk to you about, being that this is going to everybody, and it's got to do with a little, but this doesn't fit you at all, but it might fit someone else that you know. It's about the little red boat. And what it is it, you know, you've ever seen one of these little boats that's on the side of the shore, and it's like a 2-person or a 3-person or a 4-person boat, and
Yep.
they're for rent, and people will, you know, like husbands will, I'll say husbands will, you know, rent the boat, and then the girl and the guy go out in the middle of the lake, and they have dinner and champagne and all that kind of stuff. We'll have Shakeology. We'll do that. Have Shakeology and have a good time with that. But this little red boat has a little different twist on it. It's a boat for 5. Okay, and I'm going to go through real fast. It's a boat for 5. We have 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and 1 in the middle. And the person that is up front in the middle is me. And I'm the one that gets splashed on a lot, if you know what I mean. And so I'm the one that gets splashed on. I'm the one that gets, when the lake is not smooth and someone doesn't feel well, I'm the one they barf on, and the whole 9 yards. But anyway, this little boat just happens to have our team in it. There's 2 in the back, and there's 2 in the front, and like I said, there's me in the very front. And the 2 in the back, we decided we were going to go for a leisurely stroll for 21 days, and what we were going to do is we were going to row. We were going to row our boats and get there. So what happened was, the 2 in the back, they sat down, and the 2 in the front sat down, and I get at the helm, and we start rowing, and we're about in the middle of the little lake here. And then all of a sudden, the 2 in the front realized that the 2 in the back aren't rowing. Excuse me, the other way around. The 2 in the back realized the 2 in the front aren't rowing. They're doing all the work. And so they get kind of ticked off, you know? So they decided, mute me on the bounty. I'm going to get out of this. I'm just going to go swim to shore. I says, you can't do that. This is 21 days. We've only been on this boat for like not even 24 hours. We've only been out here maybe 3 or 4 hours alone. So the 2 in the front realized, well, we made a bad mistake. You know, we should have been rowing with the ones in the back. So one of them in the front and 1 in the back decides, you know what? I'll help. We'll row. So they row and row and row. And they're getting nowhere. And I keep telling them, you guys, what are you doing? You're going around in a freaking circle. Excuse my French. What are you doing? We got to get across. We only have 21 days. That's all we have. So, because they kept rolling in a circle. Well, finally, the other 2 that weren't rowing at all decided that they would go ahead and row and get across to the other side. Now, this is a little story that doesn't have anything to do with you, Joe, because you are a go-getter. Other than the fact you'd probably be the one rowing and the other one not. You know, you'd be the one rowing and the other one, you know, you'd probably tell them, get out of my way. I'm going to do this. All 9 yards, you know. But what this really means more than ever, and I'm kind of short on time here, what this means more than ever, that we all have to pull together if we're going to be on the team. And I know you are really doing that. So I want to thank you very much. They're giving me 5 minutes here, not even 5, I got 2 minutes before I have to get off because I've been here. But it's been a pleasure meeting you and listening to everything. And, What?
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, in a week, next Wednesday night, same time. Unless that's going to be, we'll see how everybody else gets along, but that's it.
Okay.
Everybody else said. So good luck to you. And if, in the meantime, if you have any questions, oh, and by the way, take a peek at our team page. We have.
I did.
Yeah, did you? Yeah, because your lovely face is on there. Okay, well, night-night, and it was wonderful talking to you, okay?
Thank you. You guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Jill.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. Thank you. Okay, I have to, there.